They go low, and we let them go low. The Texas House Republicans unveil new congressional map that looks to pick up 5 GOP seats. All right. Texas GOP lawmakers released their first draft of the state's new congressional map Wednesday, proposing revamped district lines and attempt to flip 5 Democratic seats in next year's midterm elections. Now, this isn't a surprise. Not a surprise to me, not a surprise to you, not a surprise to anyone, that Republicans absolutely love winning seats. Who wouldn't? If I was a party leader of either party, I would love winning seats. However, they want to win these seats through gerrymandering the maps and changing maps, manipulating maps to get the best outcome they can. Now, gerrymandering, as you know, is the process of taking a map and manipulating the demographics and the shape of the map in order to achieve your desired political outcome. Republicans do this all the time. Democrats have done it, but they don't really do it. And what I'm here to talk about is the fact that Republicans will keep doing it, and Democrats will let it happen. I think, honestly, for me, a lot of the bad things Republicans do, Democrats should be, filibustering and legally challenging and stuff like that. But in the end of the day, all of that, it will eventually happen. You would like to see more of a fight out of them. But in terms of this is something they can indeed work towards combating. And you might say, hey, it's a dangerous game, right? Republicans gerrymandered to get 5 seats, right? To misrepresent their geographics and misrepresent how close the state really is. And that is just what they do, but Democrats won't do it. And you say, oh, go Democrats do it. What's going to happen is that it'll keep going until it's so disgusting that none of the maps will make sense anymore. And while you may be correct, I think that that's better than this, which is let the Republicans win in the House, and Democrats who just refuse to redraw their maps in favorable ways. I think neither of them should be gerrymandering. But if one side is going to play dirty, well, the thing is that a lot of Democrats get in this idea that the Republicans will, right? They will eventually fix it, right? They will eventually, Republicans come to their senses, realize, oh, we forgot to be sensible. But they won't, because that's not who they are. They're not sensible, right? They don't care about sensible politics. They care about winning, right? And they will do what they can to win. And Democrats will do what they can to win as long as it doesn't require that much effort and doesn't require doing anything dirtier than filling out the desires of a multinational corporation. I get frustrated when I see this because I know what this causes. This is a benefit for Republicans, which allows Republicans to claim more popularity than they have, which allows them to do whatever they want. And the thing is that, and I want to make a video about this too, there's the general public favors Republicans. They do. And I want to do a deeper dive on why that is, but Republicans don't, Republicans don't have to try, right, to find success, right? I mean, they can literally have all this Epstein stirring up, and they're still barely losing to Democrats in polls. I do think, honestly and truthfully, Democrats should play a little dirtier. They should dumb down a little bit. They should not dumb down, but change. They should take the stick out of their ass. Is what they should do. They should work for the votes of the working man. Because Democrats like they're condescending, like they're full of themselves. That's just what people think. I don't think that, right? But that's what people think. People who are even very left wing or centrist or whatever, that is typically the thought. Democrats are smug, whatever. So Democrats really should do this, right? And if Republicans don't like, you say, well, Republicans will do it. Well, they already do it, right? And if they're already going to do it, maybe you should do. Sorry for this quick video. I wanted to get some thoughts out I've had recently, right? Main thought: Democrats play dirty, jump in the mud, all right? Because people's lives are at stake. Millions and millions of lives are at stake, and there's too many people who are left of 50% of the population, which I would say Democrats are, who are too afraid to get their hands dirty. Not dirty as in like corrupt, but dirty as in like maybe using some tactics that aren't great, but the other side uses it, so you're going to lose if you don't. Because people's lives are at stake, millions of lives are at stake. Republicans are literally deporting not citizens, but immigrants who are here legally with no reason. And remember, they're trying to make up a reason and send them to horrible places. I think we need to start having conversations about how Democrats can win over the average man, and about maybe what Democrats can do to give themselves an advantage, to give themselves a leg up, to make them look more popular. Because right now, it's not working. And we might mess up and have President J.D. Vance in 2028 if we're not careful.